Okay, I need to find a quote that would be the most effective evidence for the curator to include in support of his claim. Okay, so a museum curator is writing a biographical statement about Trinidadian-born Chinese dancer, choreographer, and teacher Dai Alian for a new exhibit on Chinese dance. The curator claims that some of the pieces Dai created shortly after arriving in mainland China in 1941, such as the solo dance Yao Drum, reflect a desire to represent the dances of local communities Dai visited during her travels through China. Okay? So we need a quote that supports this claim that the solo dance is essentially representing the local communities from where she came. So A, there is no sound or music accompanying Dai's movements, Yao Drum, aside from the sounds of drumsticks beating against. No, this is nothing about where she came from and the local dances. Unlike some of the works Dai created in the early 40s, Yao Drum does not feature a narrative structure humus. No, it just says how it's organized differently. No reference to representing the local community's dances. Yao Drum was inspired by a ceremonial dance Dai witnessed during her time performing field research among the people in the province of Guizhou in 41 to 42. That does show local communities, right? And it is representing that. This is probably going to be our answer. Yao Drum is notable for its intense physicality, the pouring sharp. Okay, that way the jumps are done is not relevant to the question. C is the correct answer. All right, so we have a quantitative command of evidence, and looks like we have a chart, and we need to justify, which basically means support the claim. And it's the underlying claim, which is right here. Okay? So let's read. Investigative journalists research and report about fraud, corruption, public hazards, and more. The graph shows the number of investigative articles published in the Albuquerque Journal newspaper from 2010 to 2019. According to an analyst, although the number of investigative articles published in this paper has varied significantly, and we can kind of see that in the data. It looks like it goes up and down and up and down. That is the number of articles over the time frame. The number overall has fallen since 2010. Yeah, there's a bigger trend. It is down. That looks to be correct. So I need something that shows it dropped from about 1250 to 500, more than in half. The newspaper published approximately 1,000 articles in 2010 and approximately 500 in 2019. Let's just check for accuracy. 500 is right. 2010 is a little over 1,000. That does show a decline. This could well be your answer. I'm going to circle it for now. The smallest annual number of investigative articles during the period. No, we don't care about the minimum. That's not it. We have a fallen, which is a change, which means we have to compare two periods. I need two periods, not just one, in my answer choice. C, the greatest annual number of investigative articles published in the newspaper during the period is, again, I don't need the greatest for any one data point. I need a change between two periods. The newspaper published approximately 1,000 investigative articles in 2010. Okay, that seems to be accurate. And approximately 1,600 in 2013. My guess is that's going to be accurate. Well, no, that's not even accurate. 2016, it's not 1,300. Thought maybe it would go to the spike, which wouldn't be relevant but accurate. This is not even accurate. So D is wrong. A is the correct answer. Okay, we need a quote to illustrate the claim. So let's see what the claim is. The Rock in the Sea is a 1893 poem by Gilman. In the poem, a rock is portrayed as intending to confront and restrain the sea. And, okay, so I am the rock, black midnight falls. The terrible breakers rise like walls. With curling lips and gleaming teeth, they plunge and tear at my bones beneath. So they're rising like walls, but I don't get the idea that he's constraining them. The rocks are constraining. I don't think that's quite the right idea. I am the sea, I hold the land as one holds an apple in his hand. So this is the sea controlling the land. That's the opposite. We need the rocks intending to confront and restrain the sea. I am the rock, presumptuous sea. I am set to encounter thee. Angry and loud or gentle and still, I am set here to limit thy power and will. Restraining is essentially limiting. And this is the rock acting on the sea. C is going to be a correct answer. D. I am the sea, the earth I sway, granted to me as potter's clay, under the touch of my care. This is all about the sea. This is not our answer. C is correct. Okay, if true, we want to support the underlined claim. Okay. Hip-hop pedagogy is a form of teaching that's gaining popularity across school subjects. It involves incorporating hip-hop and rap music into lessons, as well as using hip-hop elements when teaching other subject matters. What, like math and science and stuff? Okay. For example, Quan Nilom students look for college-level vocabulary and historical events in rap songs. Researchers claim that in addition to developing students' social justice awareness, hip-hop pedagogy encourages students' success by raising students' interest and engagement. Okay, yeah, I mean, if they're interested in hip-hop and that engages them, that's a good thing. So it raises their awareness. All right, so let's see if we can find a quote that illustrates that. Or a statement that supports that, I should say. This is not a quote. Students tend to be more enthusiastic about rap than they are about hip-hop. No, it's not between rap versus hip-hop. That's a false comparison. Students who are highly interested in social justice issues typically don't sign up for courses that incorporate hip-hop. What? No, that's not an idea in the text at all. And who said hip-hop or rap is definitely against social justice? No. C. Educators report that they enjoy teaching courses that involve hip-hop and rap music more than teaching. Well, I'm sure the educators appreciate it, but that's not really the claim here. The claim is students get encouraged. So, wrong subject. Well, let's be careful about that. The subject in the answer choice matches the subject in the text. They like to slip in changes of the subject or the scope of the subject. Got to be careful of that consistently. D. Courses that incorporate hip-hop and rap music are among the courses with the highest enrollment and attendance rates. They're highly enrolled in, so that shows it's raising students' interest. D is the correct answer.